Welcome back. The annual meetings of the African Development Bank Group concluded its activities on Friday at the Red Sea Resort City of Sharm el-Sheikh. Under the slogan of mobilizing private sector financing for climate and green growth in Africa, the group is set to issue a report on the horizons of pioneering African economy for 2023, which tackles economic expectations for African nations. On the sidelines of the meetings, the Africa Day event was held coinciding with the anniversary of founding the Organization of the African Unity, which has become the African Union in 2002. With the participation of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, African leaders and senior African Union officials, the 5-day meetings kicked off on Tuesday, pressing for the continent's need to secure $200 billion per year to achieve the Sustainable Development Objectives. The first session of the Education and Scientific Research Committee of the National Dialogue's Social Section was held. The participants in the meeting reiterated the need for an organizing body for the policies of developing education. And during the meeting of the Population Issue Committee, rapporteur of the committee, Niveen Aibej, stressed the importance of structural reform of the population file and the development of programs for population education, referring to the state's efforts to solve the population problem. Upon the directives of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, the National Dialogue Board of Trustees received from Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli a draft law to establish the National Council for Education and Training to be discussed in the National Dialogue sessions before sending to the House of Representatives. Welcome back, and now the business news in full. Egypt's stock market indices rose during last week's sessions, gaining £13 billion. The market's capital for companies listed in the bourse reached £1,105 billion, gaining 1.2%. The bourse's weekly report showed that the benchmark EGX 30 index declined by 0.78% to reach 17,043 points, while the medium-caped EGX 70 was up by 4.72% to reach 3,101 points. The broader EGX 100 gained 3.75% to reach 4.6665 points.